All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are with our warm up from yesterday. I need you to watch this to make sure you're getting this right. Number one says perform the indicated operation, show your work. All right, so this first one we have 11 and 4/5, and we're adding to it 5 and 2/3. Now, first, I need a common denominator. If I count by fives, I count by threes. The first one that would be the same would be 15 for both. So that means that I need to make it so the denominator is 15. To get from 5 to 15, I had to multiply 5 by 3, so I multiply 4 by 3 to get to 12. To get from 3 to 15, I had to multiply 3 by 5 to get to 15, so I have to multiply 2 by 5 to get to 10. I'm adding, so I remember that I'm adding. Now, 12 and 10 is 22 over 15. 11 and 5 is 16. And I can make that a little bit simpler because this is an improper fraction. I could take away 15 over 15, and that gives me one more, so this turns into a 17. Then I would be left with 7 over 15, which should be my answer in simplest form. Hopefully you got that right. The second problem is one we've been working on a lot this year because it is a fraction division problem. And whenever we have a fraction division problem like this, I know that we are keeping, changing, and flipping. And so the dividend stays the same. I use the inverse operation, so I'm changing it to multiplication, the opposite. I'm flipping, I'm using the reciprocal of the divisor, so I'm flipping those. Okay? Now, we talked about doing this two ways. So I will do this two ways because I know some of you do it the one way and some of you do it the other way. First, what a lot of you do is you would just multiply, which is a pain. 27 times 2 is 54. 4 times 3 is 12. Then I need to reduce that. I can divide it both by 2, I can see. And so then that would be 27 over 6. Then that's an improper fraction. Numerator divided by denominator. Every fraction is a division. Every division is a fraction. 6 fits into 27 without going over 4 times, so that's the whole number. 4 times 6 is 24. 27 minus 24 is 3 over the original denominator, and so it'd be 4 and 3/6, and that is the same as 4 and 1/2. Okay? I would reduce it first. I see 27 and 3. They have a common factor of 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 27 divided by 3 is 9. 2 and 4 have a common factor of 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Now I multiply. 9 times 1 is 9. 2 times 1 is 2. Every fraction is a division. Every division is a fraction. Numerator divided by denominator. 2 fits into 9 without going over 4 times. My remainder is 1. My denominator stays the same. And so either way, we're going to get 4 and 1/2. And with the blue, we multiplied first, then reduced. With the pink, we reduced first and then we multiplied. I like doing that first. I like doing this method because it deals with smaller numbers and it makes it easier to work with. All right. So those were those two warm-up problems. Next. That seems funny when I say it. Oh no, that's right. An amusement park wants to design a roller coaster that rises 60 feet above the ground. So ground. And then we're 60 feet up. Oof. And then drops the same distance below ground through a tunnel. Whoa. So it's like there, and then it goes wee, and then it goes like straight down. Maybe I'll do this here. Then it goes this way, wee, and goes 60 feet below ground. Oh, that'd be scary. Through a tunnel. Represent the underground depth with a number. Well, if this is the ground, okay, I see what they're going for here. This is 0. Up here would be 60 feet into the air. This is below ground, so it's minus 60 feet, and then that would be right there. Okay, and so to answer this, the underground depth would be negative 60 feet, which is the same distance from 0, from the ground, as the highest point. Okay, and so they're trying to see that here is 60 feet and this is negative 60 feet. To get to the ground with both of them would be the same distance because they're the opposites of each other. And so they're the same distance away from 0 is what they're trying to get us to see right there. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was your warm up from yesterday. And so we're going to start making sure we're going over our work. The better we do at going over our book stuff, the better we do at trying to do the warm-ups the right way, trying to do the assignments the right way, you're going to just get that much better. And so we determine how much better we get at school, at learning, at math. Okay? So those are the answers for the warm-up from yesterday.